Hello. Hi, it's Maya. I don't really know what this video is going to turn out to be. I've just kind of done my makeup all nice. I've sat down and I fancy filming something, but I haven't got anything planned in my mind. So I'm just gonna wing it. Yeah, I like doing chatty videos at the minute because you get to know a lot more about me, and I think that's important between a creator and a subscriber. And I really like Zoella's series of her questions I've never answered videos, so I might do something similar. I've been really slow, and literally 8 weeks ago I posted on Instagram that I might do a Q&A and you should tell me a few questions. So I'm 8 weeks late, but I might answer some of your questions. Well, yeah, I will answer some of your questions. So honestly, don't know what this video is going to turn out to be, but I hope you like it. I hope you carry on watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please go down and subscribe now because yeah, we're getting deep in this video already. I love YouTube. I want to do YouTube forever and ever. Amen. This bit, I'm already having a warm feeling in my heart because I've been talking for how long now? That can't be 7 minutes. Nah, no way have I been talking for 7 minutes. 2! I apparently can't read, but I've only been talking for 2 minutes and I'm already having a warm fuzzy feeling because I feel very me. My mum also pointed out that I talk really fast in my videos, so do I talk fast in my videos? Sorry about that if I do. I already have an accent and that's quite hard to understand, so sorry. I'm just going to randomly scroll through these questions because I haven't looked at a lot of them. And I'm going to answer some of the more unique, kind of deep, personal ones. How many boys have you kissed? Tricky. Oh, straight in there with the deep one. What do you regret? What do you regret doing and wish you could redo? Oh, nothing, really, nothing. I think my life's turned out pretty great, and even if I've done bad things and made mistakes, which every single person does, if I've been, I don't know, if I've done something that isn't very nice, if I've done something that is wrong, it has taught me a lesson and it's brought me to where I am now. So no, I don't regret anything because every single, even minute detail that has happened in my life has led me to the person that I am now, and I am happy with myself now. Do you struggle with any self-confidence issues? Ooh, right. I know my audience and I definitely think I should talk to you about this. Honestly answering the question, do I have any self-conscious things? No, not really, because I've learned to love myself. You have one life in one body. It's not worth being sad over certain things that you can't change. It's really not worth it. Learn to accept it and then you'll be so much happier in life. That's the thing that I've become accustomed to. But righty dandy, let's have a little chat. Something that I can tell you from experience, I have had bad skin. Well, depends on your defining of bad, but I've had spotty acne skin since I was, when did I start doing makeup? 13, and I'm turning 17 next week, so that is 4 years. It is hard. It is not a nice thing to do sometimes, but honestly, when I've had bad skin for 4 years, and quite a lot of that time I don't put makeup on because I'm lazy as hell and I don't feel bothered to put makeup on, I don't know. I don't think anyone has really pointed it out or made fun of me or anything. It's not something to be made fun of because you can't help it really. Once you get your head in the headspace of, I have one life, I should be happy with what I have and I should stop caring what other people think of me, you will be so much happier, honestly. I used to be so closed in a box and I was like, there's so many things I do not like. But when I've learned to kind of open my mind and be in that headspace, well, nearly flashed you. When I've opened my mind and been in that headspace, it's a lot better. You're a lot happier, definitely. So try and get yourself in the headspace of not caring what people think of you, and then it's just great. Another body confidence thing. Okay, I addressed this and even showed them, great, in my self-tanning video, and that is stretch marks. Different people have different growth spurts at different times. I have been, oh, I'm talking a lot about body issue there, I'm going very personal, I'm fine. I was skinny, very skinny, no curves at all until about 8 months ago. I'm not even kidding. Like, if you see my Instagram post or like Twitter photos or anything like that from, it's happened so quickly, but I used to be so skinny. Like, I was very, very much straight down, straight up. And in the past 8 months, bear in mind I am nearly 17 now, so it can happen at any time for any person. How long did it happen? In the space of about 2 or 3 months, I went from being like that to being like that. I even made a video when I was my skinny self, being, I will never be curvy, love your skinny things. Like, yes, if you are skinny, if you are naturally skinny, if you are made to be like that, rock it. It's amazing. Like, I still love myself when I was like that. But yeah, I mean, I didn't deliberately do it, but I have definitely recently had a massive growth spurt, and I am very much hourglass. I've got a big bum, big legs basically. Still nothing happening up here, I really wish it was. But no, my legs and my bum are growing at the speed of light. And that means I have got stretch marks from all the way from my hips down to my kind of middle of my thigh, and I've even got some, I'm wearing pyjamas, yes, I've got some like here, so they're all over basically, but it's not a bad thing. It really is not a bad thing. I don't see why it's a bad thing. They do fade. If you are worried about them, they do fade. They're not there forever. I don't really know how long it takes for them to fade, but they do fade. If you think anyone else is gonna look at you and be like, there, you don't deserve them in your life. As in, like, they're bad, you don't want bad people in your life. Yeah, stretch marks are absolutely fine. You should be happy. You're like a tiger. It's amazing. You know, this one isn't a question, I've locked my phone, but it's something that I've wanted to talk about in a video before. And I haven't talked about it really, because I normally do kind of comedy, kind of funny challenge videos. But yeah, I want to talk about this, and it's mental health. It's discussed quite a lot, but I think it's really important to hear, and you might not have heard it depending on where you browse on the internet, but it's very, very important, mental health. It affects a lot of people. Is it most people? I don't know. Panic attacks is my thing. I haven't had one in about 1.5 years, 2 years. I haven't had one in a very long time, but I definitely have had panic attacks in the past. I think, remember 3 major panic attacks, and no, I'm like all shaky thinking about it. It's not nice. It's not nice. My first one, let me tell you the story of my first panic attack. I was in primary school. Bear in mind, my primary school, no. And it was in assembly, and this is how I found one of the triggers for my panic attacks. It's very weird. It is like, it's a weird trigger for panic attacks, but it's classical music. Not all classical music, but quite a lot of classical music triggers me to have panic attacks. I did not know this at all. This was the first time, like, I'd become sad when I listened to classical music and stuff before, but full-blown panic attack, first time ever, was I was in assembly, year 6, on the benches, feeling like a lad, and so a certain classical music song came on. I get it from classical music because I listen to classical music, and for some reason, whenever I listen to classical music, it makes me think of death. And death is my biggest fear. Yeah, I don't want to get into that because I know I will cry. But yeah, death, biggest fear, and it made me think about it a lot. So that certain time was thinking of my parents dying. If you have panic attacks, you'll know what I'm talking about right now, but honestly, uncontrollable. I was trying to stop myself because I was like embarrassed, but I just could not stop myself from crying in the middle of assembly. I was just like, I can't stop myself. Oh my god, and thinking about it's making me so sad because just the situation I was in. So poor 11-year-old Maya, in year 6, I'm 11 by the way. No, 10, I was 10 when this first happened to me. So I had to be taken out of assembly obviously because I was bawling my eyes out in the middle of assembly. I bet all the teachers are like, what the hell, what is going on? But I got consoled by a lovely teacher. I don't think she really knew what was going on. I didn't know what was going on at all. But she was going like, it's alright, your parents aren't gonna die. She was hugging me, it was all good. and the panic attack stopped after a while, and I went back to my classroom, my year 6 classroom. Oh my god. And oh my, I'm trying not to cry because it was horrible. Oh my god, I didn't think I cry at all. Like, I think about this quite a lot, but now I'm in front of a camera I have to cry, don't I? Typical me. When I went back into my year 6 classroom, my year 6 teacher heard about what had happened and seen me crying. Teacher that consoled me obviously told the other teachers what had happened, and my year 6 teacher, oh my god, I'm proper crying. My year 6 teacher looked at me, I can remember it so vividly. She looked at me and went, "I thought you were stronger than that." You don't say that to someone who's just had a panic attack. Oh, stop crying, this isn't meant to be a sad video. But obviously, 10-year-old Maya had no clue what panic attacks were. No clue. Obviously, I was like, I've done something wrong because this all just happened. I'm obviously a weak person, I've done something wrong. That teacher was horrible, like the way, like, I don't even care if she's horrible. She was awful to me. But saying I thought you were stronger than that to someone who's just had a panic attack, 10-year-old that has just had a panic attack, that is undescribably disgusting. So that really made me feel like crap because I had no idea what was happening to me, and I had that said to me. So some advice that I give you, if I have some links, I'll definitely leave the links in the description, is to know what certain mental health problems are, because when you don't know what it is, like I didn't, and it happens to you, it is terrifying. So I'll definitely leave some links in the description. Try and smile. This video has gone on a proper downer. I'll have some links in the description. Definitely educate yourself, no matter what age you are. Please educate yourself, because who knows, it's not a bad thing if you have mental health issues, by the way. You should never be put down because of it. If you want to talk about anything like this at all, the comments is always a safe place that you can chat to each other, talk about stuff. Yeah, I think we should move on to something a bit happier. Right, okay. Honestly, I'm just like thinking my own things on a card now. Right, I think the next one should be advice that has stuck with me. Because if it sticks with me, I hope it'll stick with you. It's very hard to, like, you know when you try and think of something and it's important, like your favourite movie, but then you just can't think of it when someone asks you. It's like this. But one major thing that has stuck with me recently is, if someone does not find you attractive, it doesn't mean you're not attractive. That's important to think of. Just because someone might not take a fancy to you, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't fancy yourself. If you get the gist of what I'm saying. You define your own worth. Like, love yourself, mate, love yourself. You have one life, live it, love it. It's a bit of a random one, but I remember in reception, meaning I was 4 years old, my teacher told me to hold hot things by, like, the ridge, the corner that sticks out, like cups, you hold them by the, and plates and stuff, you hold them by the bit that sticks out, because it's not as hot. Any little bits of advice that have like stuck with you for your life, like one of mine was from when I was 4, comment it below, because genuinely I want to hear, because things that stick with you are like important things that are meaningful, and I want to know meaningful things, so expand my knowledge. Comment it below. Here's another bit of advice, it's just sprung back into my mind. Okay, happiness is on the other side of fear. It's true. It's very true. Quite recently, I've taken some done some big things that I didn't think I would, and that I've been terrified of doing, and it's led to me being very happy. Should I talk about my plan for the future? You probably won't find that interesting, but if you follow me on Twitter, haha, self-plug, I've been updating you all on my travels, because I've been going to university open days, which is exciting and scary as hell at the same time. So, bit of context, I'm currently year 1 of sixth form. A lot of people don't know what sixth form are because a lot of my viewers aren't from the UK. Sixth form it's a form of higher education you go into once you finish secondary school, which is you're in until you're 11 to 16. And then you can either go into college, which is a different form of higher education. You can go into work, or you can go into sixth form and do A levels, which is another kind of qualification, and I am doing sixth form. I am in my first year of 2, and I am currently doing... Camera cut off, lovely jubbly. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm in my first year of 2. I am currently studying for A levels. Oh man, I can't say it right. English, literature, language combined, media and psychology. I love psychology to pieces. I would happily do psychology as a job, but filmmaking, YouTube making, video making is my passion. So I've been looking around for open days to do a course on media production, as in like TV, movies, radio, all that stuff, because I like doing it. It's pretty damn cool. So I think that's what I'm gonna go into. So once I finish sixth form, I don't have to go straight to university, most people do. But I am thinking I'm going to take a gap year, which means I have a whole year free. I don't have to go to uni, I can just like stay at home and I have a full year to do what I want. And in that year, I'm gonna focus on you lot. I'm gonna stick to me guns. I'm gonna YouTube the hell out of that year and basically see where that takes me. If it takes me in a place where I can do it for a job, I can like live on it, it's my thing. It is my thing now, but if it is something that I can live a stable life on, because that is my priority at the moment, is living a stable life. So if it's the situation where I can comfortably do YouTube and that is it, I will definitely do that. I will go into that, but if it's not at the point where I can live like a comfortable life just doing YouTube, I will go to university and do a BA Honours in media production. There you go. A little bit more info about me. There you go. Famous birthdays. You can put it on there. And I'm turning 17 next week. Guys, if you're watching this on the Sunday when I upload it, the Thursday is my birthday. 22nd of June is my birthday. I'm going to be 17. Wow. I'm making this video very much about me and not advice now. I think, on that note, I'm gonna end it here. I think this has been very fulfilling. I'm happy with this. Comments is a safe place, so you can talk to everyone, discuss what you want. Why am I always doing that? In the end, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it taught you a few things. I hope it inspired you a little bit. And I love you all to pieces, and I'll see you later. Bye!
OMG, it's Maya. She has sorted out a certain attire with makeup moments, lifestyle too. You'll never get bored. OMG, it's Maya.